Happy time zones, it's your bird, Avon the Raven, and I am so sorry about that. Verizon, the Verizon router just absolutely sucks. So what had happened was, a brilliant start to a conversation as always. The router completely disconnected from the internet. The fact that I can't do anything about you is a little annoying, but... like, it was a complete internet disconnect. Everything lost connection to the Wi-Fi. Thankfully I have mobile data. But this is a recurring problem, and it's been more common since we actually got the new router, because Verizon was discontinuing maintenance and whatnot on our old one. Really feels like we got a downgrade. Like, it actually feels like we got a downgrade because we have way more internet disconnects now than we used to. Anyway... don't think... yeah, okay. That was all the loot that was left behind. I don't want to go too far here, but for one simple reason. I worry that if because the bitrate is not happy with me right now. So I worry that if I go too far, we're going to wind up with crappy visual quality on a really important part of the run. Oh, and the bitrate's normal again. Weird. Weird, 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 weird. Hey. Oh dear. For what I'm hoping are obvious reasons, I don't think I'm going to be going for the other bonfire. I think I'm just gonna rock this bonfire. Or, well, I guess I can at least get it to have it. But it's not like I'm gonna be using it. I wish there was a way to block this, because oh boy. Are the spiders not worth it? Like, dealing with the spiders is not worth having this bonfire. It is actually that bad. Let's see here. Estus Shard. Brilliant. I don't actually care if I die, but I should really get some of the treasure that's around here. I don't care if I die, and I don't care about Bowman Guthrie, or whatever his name is. I probably pronounced that very wrong. But I just want some of the loot that's around here. Whoops. You know, I used to think that those were spider hybrids. Knowing that they're actually just, spiders controlling hollows is a little creepy, not gonna lie. Oh, you bastard. Yep. I couldn't remember if that was a sublime bone dust. Damn. Oh well. I might be able to rush Freya, actually. I'm worried about the Wi-Fi going out again. Because while Verizon's new Wi-Fi is definitely worse, I mean, you two seem perfectly content to just beat each other up regardless. I think I'm just gonna watch. Place your bets. Who's gonna win? Because I think these two are actually balanced around being able to take each other. My torch is gonna burn out. And I kind of need my torch. So sorry, Pate. Can I talk to you? Alright. I don't actually care about the bolt hole, so I'm just gonna run through. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh dear. I'm gonna have to come back here anyway because the Duke himself drops a key I need. But I need torches for this area. The reason this was the area I was worried about regarding the Lord Souls is because Freya is without a doubt the hardest of the Lord Soul bosses to defeat. Shoot, where's the fog wall? There's the fog wall. Are you joking? And the reason Freya is the most difficult of these to beat is because she's literally only vulnerable in 2 small sections. It's literally only her heads. If you don't hit her in the heads, she will just, oh dear, not take damage, which is annoying. That said, this is going smoother than it usually does. Nope, we're not doing that. What? That went way smoother than it normally does. How? Power of torches, I guess. Also, probably helps that I'm not playing a mage. There we go. Aldia. Forgot about Aldia. Yeah. I don't know why I keep forgetting Aldia exists. Every single time I forget that I'm about to be ambushed by Aldia. Alright. Back to Majula. Wait, hang on. Okay, all 19, so I want to get it all to 20. Oh, right, Estes. I forgot to hand her the Estes last time. Okay. Okay. And then I think I can upgrade my armor. I forgot about Executioner's Chariot. I could also upgrade that, but I think my armor is actually going to be more important because I always need armor. But, alright, I've got about 2 minutes to kill before people are back from ads. I snoozed them as long as I could because it's really not fair to make you come back into ads immediately after the stream unexpectedly crashes. I should actually be fine to take out the 3 little pigs, considering I took out their cousins in Saldora. Or not. Why are you so tanky? Why are they so tanky? Do I have anything to turn in? I have a petrified something. So I have... There is a boss I actually forgot about. And I forgot about it because I normally take it out way earlier, but the run back was going to be just way too much trouble, especially after I cleared out the Ruin Sentinels run back and the Smelter Demon run back on stream. That was an intentional skip and come back to it later. I just forgot the come back to it later part. And the ads are done. Cool. Let me turn this in. Yeah, the Wi-Fi is just not fair. So I killed Freya. And I realized that I forgot to tackle Executioner's Chariot. That was an intentional skip for temporarily. Yeah, I was honestly expecting Freya to take at least 2 or 3 attempts. She's normally the toughest of the Lord Souls, and it's entirely due to the fact that she only takes damage if you hit her in specific spots. However, now that I have rekindled all 4 primal bonfires, I have access to Castle Drangleic. That is not going to be a today thing, though. I kind of have to call it here, unfortunately. The Wi-Fi crash robbed us of some time. But I think sometime over the weekend or something, I will boot this file up and clear out the Executioner's Chariot run back, just so that I can do it. Because I really don't want to make you guys sit through another several hours of me just bashing things heads in with a ladle. With absolutely no progress being made. That was probably annoying before Ruin Sentinels, and it was definitely annoying before Smelter Demon. So that I will be doing off stream. I'm hoping I actually remember to do it this time, because otherwise I'm just going to have more farming to do later. But that's it. If you're interested in anything I've done up until this point, I do have a YouTube channel. You can check that out if you're interested. I try to upload stuff same day, and I group my runs by playlists so they're easier to find. I would love for there to be a good YouTube alternative, but we don't currently have one. So, it is unfortunately YouTube if you want to see my previous streams. At least far enough back that Twitch has deleted them. If you would like to see my announcements, I post them here on Twitch, to YouTube, and to Instagram at the moment. If you would like to see my clips in an easier fashion, I post them to YouTube, TikTok, and when it lets me, Instagram. Instagram is honestly weird with what it does and doesn't allow for clips. The links to that are in the chat now. If you've made it this far and are curious to see where I go from here, why not drop a follow? It takes but one button press, and you can always change your mind if you decide my content isn't for you. Tomorrow, I'm going to be playing Lords of the Fallen with Karato. That is a Souls-like game. We're currently in the middle of our first playthrough. However, it does actually allow for the complete game to be played in co-op. There's none of that, you have to re-summon someone at every single area bullshit. It is the entire game we can just do in co-op. Which is nice. Thursday and Friday, it's back to Hollow Knight Silksong. And I'll be picking up, hopefully with Executioner's Chariot, and then going into Castle Drangleic on Monday. One moment. Art Dad is playing Dark Souls 1, so stay tuned if you're interested in that. That said, happy time zones, everyone. And I hope you all have an excellent day.